G'day everybody, welcome back to Winch Point. I'm Whiskey One, signing on, and we are in Smithfield Dam. From the last episode, I ended up with trucks everywhere, doing them last two contracts, or the material contracts, whatever you want to call them. So I've since dragged everything back to the garage. We're here, and all we got left is Steel River logging contracts, which is pretty much where we're at. The 4 contracts to go. I was trying to work out the best way to do it. I think I've got an idea. First things first, let's sign on. All right, 96% down, so 1% each per contract. Very good. So like I said, I think I've got an idea. We'll use the P16, the white Western Star, use the Chev over there for a bit of a fuel delivery if we need to. I think the Fleet Star has done its work this operation, and we might even drag in the Kodiak to help out. Yeah. Anyway, look, we've got to do a bit of outfitting straight up. So let's get stuck into it. Let's get to work. So I'll throw the Fleet Star in, and also the B16. Also, don't want to. Oh, what's here? Ooh, maybe that's here. This. Yeah, that can't take anything. That doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, we've got 170,000 to work with. Just don't want to spend a lot of money if you don't have to. So we'll take that off. We'll save that. Saddle can go. Medium log frame. I couldn't see it then. So we can take a medium log frame. If we can do a trailer. We're about to find out. I didn't check this bit at all. Whoops. Alright, what can we get? Log trailer. Yeah, there we go. Is that it? Medium logging trailer. It's an M. What's to go with that? Between that and that guy. What does that hold? LS logging semi-trailer. Ew. Where's the other one? That one. Oh, it's dual axled. Okay. Open type trailer equipped to carry logs. Not long logs. Step take. No, that's nothing. Okay. We'll go with the one that's got the dual. Yeah, this one. This one there. I'm gonna have to look into this one. Didn't even know that was a thing. Alright. That's fine, that's fine. That takes mediums. Double medium delivery boy. Let's do it. Alright. Let's get the Fleet Star away. We don't need that anymore. Look at it. Bashed up. Alright. P16 time. You get that. That's all you get. From here, anyway. You don't want that. Don't want that. P16 logging trailer, that's the one. This was bugged out before. Please don't launch me. Ooh. Okay. Alright, mediums, long logs in the P16. Now, the only other thing we need is a loader. And we're looking at it. Just see what I can get for... Oh, wait, no. Offroad. Balanced. No, that's fine. Fires. What do you got on you? All terrain. Yeah, that's fine. Stageable. Sure. Sure. Alright. You get that. And that's it. Anything to look good? Yeah, pipe's fine. Cabin protector. Yeah, sure. And that's fine. Okay. What else we got here? Oh, my scout. Yes. Next time. Next time. Okay. Let's... Ooh. Oh, that's a problem. Okay. Didn't think about that. Hang on. Should be able to sort this out. $26. 1. $19.34. I might have to do it. Oh, you know. Now 34, it's just got to go into town. I was thinking, like, do I leave it with... Do I leave the scout with nothing, but then I'd have to... Yeah, it's fine. Silly. Leaving it with no petrol. Alright, cool. You're there. Alright, so plan of attack to actually do it. I was looking for the longest time, trying to work out the best way. You know, what's the best log station to use? Best routes? Can you kind of string missions together? I don't really think there's a way, or if there is, it didn't really leap out at me. So my plan is we'll move everything into well, this thing's all over the place. We'll move everything into Drummond Island. I think we can attack Drummond Island and Island Lake together. They seem to be able to, should be able to work them two together. You just got to get on the, there's a log station on the, or near the tunnel to, on Drummond Island, there's a log station near the tunnel to Island Lake. And then the Island Lake log station is about halfway down. You don't really want to be running between Island Lake and Smithville Dam because of that whole swamp area. So I think the best way I could think, I can do them together. And then everything comes back, and then we can do Smithville Dam and Black River together. And then at the end, we finish up with... Am I going to make it into town? And by doing that, we finish up with the trucks closer to the garage anyway, so I can, for an ease of use kind of thing, I can wrap it up pretty quickly from there. So a bit of a... Yeah, a bit of a like a... More thinking about the end as well. I can't really think of another way. I think when I did it first time, because the log station here, Black River, gives the medium and long logs, I think I just used that and just ran it out. Like, even to Drummond Island or Island Lake, I just kept running backwards and forwards. And I do remember it took a long time. So, well, obviously, because I was so much backwards and forwards. So this should, I really hope it should alleviate that. And we'll park up at, we'll get into Drummond Island, hit that log station for whatever it needs. I think that one gives out mediums. So I'll do all the medium work in Drummond Island, Island Lake, or, you know, whatever. Push into Island Lake first, work our way back out. Whatever works. Oh, just gotta make it to the tanker. Come on. So hopefully it works. Alright, let's refuel. Oh, not the GMC. What have I done? Yeah, there we go. Cool. Yeah, or maybe even push into Island Lake. Do that first. Work our way back around. That's better. Then I can push in from Smithville Dam, and then we just do that. Yeah, we might do that. Push in from Smithville Dam, unloaded, we can get into Island Lake. Pretty easy. And we'll work our way around to Drummond Island, logging as we go, basically just doing everything. Clear Island Lake, Smithville, and then Drummond Island. Clear Drummond Island, Smithville Dam. It's the best way I can see doing it. Otherwise, it's Might be too much backwards and forwards and fluffing around. But look, either way, this is good. I just really wanted to get here after that last episode, that marathon episode. I was like, oh, I just want to get it started. Whoa. Can diff lock you? Come on. And yeah, we get to use the Kodiak for a bit. Bit of a secondary fleet option. Didn't even touch your sign. Come on. So we can do it in one hit with the P16 and the Kodiak. P16 should be able to drag it around. Let's get down to the quarry turn off. Alright. Getting the fleet in position. Yeah, and then doubling back to last episode, the more I thought about it, trying to link logging in with normal, normal contracts. Yeah, it wasn't going to happen. Just can't do it. You could do it a little bit, but would it be worth it? Probably not. Like trying to juggle normal material. You're alright, they're alright. Like metal beams or something and delivering logs at the same time. You'd be like juggling trailers and stuff. And maybe it'll happen in the future. I just think for here, just not worth trying to worry about, trying to stress about. Alright, now you can just turn off for a minute. One thing I just thought about. Coming into Island Lake. Because the P16 can only take long logs. Yeah, medium logs. So if we're going to load up there, there's no point running the P16 in. It needs to go up here. Not there, there, long logs. It can only load up out of Drummond Island, so that is fine. I doubt we're going to get there today, so I'll just move this ahead. You can park up. I'll make that drive later. I'll just run it up here. You can wait here. Yeah, so there's no point running that into Island Lake. You can just take the long way around to Drummond Island. And the trusty old Chev can just stay there for now. Hopefully it won't be needed. We've still got fuel trailers around. Should have enough floating around the place to make it work. pretty happy to be pretty happy to be starting logging. The end is so close, so close. Alrighty. Yeah, that side. Okay. Cool. Now watch everything fall over. All right. Okay, okay. Oh, did I just... Oh. Not concentrate. I was trying to go between the trees and the pole. I'm meant to be on the left over there. Oh, no. Ah, we should be alright. Let's get back on the track a bit. Whoops. Cool. Cool. More intrigued now about that other trailer we saw, that sort of semi-trailer. I wonder if you can have that in the load crane. Would be pretty good. I'll do a bit more homework on that one. We can save that one for next time. Oh, come on. Don't make me winch, I don't want to disconnect. Slower, come on. Come on, come on. Let's go. Logs to deliver. Come on. Yeah, you don't really want to be running backwards and forwards through here, I don't feel, when you're logging. I just wouldn't want to. Alright, almost there, almost there. Come on, drag it out of there. Let's go. Alright, cool. Trying to go one at a time. Forgot about that. Alrighty, Island Lake. Let's get our trucks in. I'll just cut away here. I'll get everyone together. No need to see this. Just jump and load in screens. Just give me a sec. Alright, we're back. And together. Okay. Where do we have to go? Fuel trailer there. Which way do we want to go in and out? Do we come down this way? This is a better road here, as opposed to like coming up this way and over. Yeah, we'll do that. I'll yeah. Track the Kodiak up. Also a fuel trailer, I wouldn't mind. There's a fuel trailer there I wouldn't mind moving as well. Oh, you're pushing that trailer around, buddy. It's gonna give us a bad day. There we go. Alright, we're good, we're good. Need to help. You need to help out. Fuel. It's got heaps of fuel. Yeah, you can't get over that way. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go up there. Kodiak, you're on your own for now. That trailer's back to front. Wouldn't matter. It's gonna matter. There. Yeah. Didn't think about this when I was parking them. Don't tip over. Yeah. Let's go. Alright, a little bit of logistics work to get in position, but I think we're pretty good. Is this the... Is that where we want to go? Yes. We'll catch that. Trailer. We're going to be coming out of here. Probably wait there. Should be close enough to get the yeah, the uphill turn. Right. A bit more fuel. Oh. Down, left, right. Okay, we're there. Let's go. Oh. Yeah, let's do a bit of cabin driving. Why not? Mix it up. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's what I get for messing around. So hard to gauge like the bumps and stuff in first person or cabin view. Anyway. Alright. Come on. Down here. Actually, yeah, we'll, whoops. Go turn around. Same with you. Might as well turn around. You're going to be leaving the other way anyway. Stuff here everywhere. Load. Logs. 1, 2, 3. Alright. So turn that off for the minute. Alright. Contracts. I'm just going to accept them all. And then we'll just work it out as we go. So yeah, this is Smithville Dam. We'll accept it anyway. We'll get them all done. Logs to the workers. The quarry and the drilling site desperately need logs. After the recent rain, the heavy machinery is drowning in mud, so something needs to go under the wheels. Workers stopped, or the budget gets wasted. Hurry. Couple of long logs, okay. Next, aid at the island. A farm and several residences on the Isle of Drummond request a shipment of logs. We've got to help them. There are logs at the timber stations, but they have to be delivered. Are you up to it? We sure are. That's what we're here for. That's probably one we're going to tackle. All medium logs. Very good. Timber for the locals. Oh yeah, this Black River. Local businesses need lots of timber. It's good that the timber station is working again. You have to pick up some logs there and haul them to the customers. You may need special equipment for loading and transportation. Okay, we'll take that. And lastly, that's another one. Aid at the island. A farm and... Hang on. Didn't we... timber at arm's reach. I knew I missed one. Several local households and a sawmill near a lake on the island request some logs. Near a lake on the island request some logs. The batch is rather big, so you may want to bring some help or make several trips. The check at the end should make you happy. Yeah, 17,000 bucks. Okay, all right, we'll accept them all. Sawmill, medium logs. That might actually be our first port of call. All right, they're all accepted. We're in position. Now. Activate. Bam. All right, here we go. Whoa. That is touchy. I gotta remember how to do this now. Holy smokes. Wow. Yeah, don't do that. Wow. It's all over the... Whoa, come on. Oh my god. Alright, you know what? Let's let's restore that. Try again. Wow. Alright, extend. It is so touchy, unbelievable. Now, how do we open the claw? Ah, there we go. Claw. We should be able to turn it somehow. There we go. There we go. There we go. Down. Up. Down. There we go. So touchy. So touchy. Wow, watch out for them power lines. Who put this under the power lines? What a... You know, I was about to say I'm a professional. I've played Mud Runner. Alright, so we get them there. I'm just going to drop them. Yeah. That one. Now, if you've done it right, 3 logs. We load up. Alright, yeah. So 3 logs, you get the green dots, means they're good. Packed. 1 load of medium logs. 3 logs, 1 load. You got to have 3 in there. Turn that off. We'll get the other load done. Okay. Bang, bang, bang. There we go. Making our crane. It's different to the other loading. It's... yeah. Takes a bit. Alright. That one. 2 again, that's fine. Ooh, might be too far away. Try that. That should be alright. Change truck. Now you gotta be turned on. Yep, 3 dots. Unpack and pack. 2 loads, medium logs. Very good. Now, let's track the right one. We have to go to... not that one. Not that one. Timber at arm's reach. Yes. The sawmill. 3 of, okay. So as you can tell, it takes a while. This is going to be a long adventure in the realms of logging. It's just the nature of the beast, I'm afraid. It's just what it is. The trailer, alright, yeah, trailer's fine. That's good. We're kicking it off. We got all our missions accepted, our contracts. Got a plan. Is it the best plan? I don't know. It's a plan. Just had to make a call, deal with it. Oh no. Oh. Look at that. I really thought then that was going. And we might have to be a bit careful. Anyway, yeah, we've got a plan. We'll just have to, roll with it. And I think, like, you might look at it and go, wow, like, they're big deliveries. I do remember reading, like, it's probably more of a multiplayer thing when it was implemented. I think it was implemented, like, it was implemented late, or late after release, I should say. Like, I don't know, I'll say season, I don't know, the 4th map or something. It'd be wrong, but it was later. It was kind of shoehorned in with the first map, so that's fine. We'll deal with it. There's no issue there. Enjoy your refuel. I was really keen. I should have bought another trailer. Medium logs. That would mean buying another trailer. Alright, now we're good. We're slowing down. So yeah, they're a bit of a step up in like what's required. If you happen to notice that, you're a bit like you're doing like super order is probably the, I'll say the worst, I'll say the most involved delivery, and then you come to logging and it's like they're pretty big orders, and they're like, oh, okay, where did that come from? But anyway, if you happen to notice that, I didn't really until it was pointed out. I read it somewhere. I'm like, okay, yeah, I get it, but like I said, it's fine. We'll deal with it. We have to. Work out what I want this to go in. Alright, delivery 1. Bang, bang. Alright. Nice. Keep topping up every time. More so in case that I know I can get in and out. More so in case the Kodiak somehow manages to run low. Make sure I got enough to keep it up and running. Oh, come on, let's get moving. Alright, we're back. Let's turn around. I was just wondering if it's worth... I've only got to deliver one more medium to the lumber mill. If it's worth doing a double load. And I'll be taking a single load up to Drummond Island. Count what we need up there. I'm happy to do it if it's going to work out. Let's get a bit closer. There. Alright, let's check out the missions again. Timber at arm's reach, that's what we're doing. Yeah, so top right, I've got 2 out of 3 for the lumber mill. Everything else that's Smithville Dam, I don't really care about that. No, that's Smithville Dam. Yeah, timber for like, alright, so it's 8 at the island. So I've got to do... Yeah, I've got to do 4. So that's 2, obviously 2 double trips. I'll just do a single now. Back to the lumber mill. There's no point loading a double when I got to do 2 trips anyway. Like that. Two trips up to trusty old Drummond Island. I get 1. That's right. Hope that makes sense. So if I do this single trip now, then Drummond Island is only 2 full trips. If I load a double now and run a single up to Drummond Island, I got to do it 3 times. Oh no, can't turn that way. So yeah, I'd rather do the the single trip here a little bit quicker. Alright, so we get both of these. Yes. Beautiful. And I can detach. Oh, I didn't load it. Back it down. There we go. Alright, let's go. A bit more careful this time. We're going to be a little bit more tippy. So much easier though. Yeah, I said a little bit more tippy. I didn't want you to tip right over straight away. Cool. Oh, this is good. This is a good start. We're getting into it. Like I said, the P16, I'll do that on the side. I'll get that up to the long logs up there, up at Drummond Island. They just see me to make that drive. That drive up that bloody hill at Smithville Dam. You do it so much. Whoa. Alright, easy, easy, easy. Slow down. Don't pull it that way. Wow. Just want to get a safety winch on here somewhere. You go there. Trying to pull it over. Alright, very good, very good. If I fell over, the Kodiak will be on a rescue mission. I don't know if it's got the guts to, if it's got the guts or even the gear on it to try to, like the equipment, tires and whatever, to manage to pull the Western Star over. Alright, let's go. Easy, easy. Let's just get there. Cool. Medium logs. Oh, you need 2 long logs. Alright. Alrighty, let's go back. Round 3 might be a full delivery, or will be a full delivery now, up to Drummond Island. And if we knock off the first one of them, it puts us in a pretty good spot. And hopefully by next episode, we'll be pushing into Drummond Island for the long logs, and we'll be try to be done with Island Lake altogether. Fuel heaps. All right, let's go. Come on. There we go. All right. Alright. Cool. Turn off. Bang, bang, bang. The way. What's going on there? Oh. Yeah, see that bottom one there? It's not gonna let me pack it if I leave that one there. Even the other one might be pushing it. Up. Still not convinced. Let's give it a nudge. And that one's fine. Push. You know what? We'll have to deal with it. That's fine. Next. Cool. Ooh, lost one. What? Get both of them. No. Yeah, I thought that was a bit sketchy. Alright. Alright, that should be alright. Let's get this crane out of the way. Oh, no. What's going on at the back there? Give me them ones. Yeah, this is where I can get a bit fiddly. That might be too far down. Stuck on the pole of the trailer. That's annoying. Alright, I wonder if I can get enough. I wonder if I can push them this way. A bit more. Like hit them up. Ah! Trailer's in the way again. Far. I'll have to see how that goes. I'm gonna have to move this trailer. Alright. Magically, did it fix itself? Ew. Alright. Yeah, I can get a little bit fiddly here if you don't do it right. It's a little bit more, Oh no, it's good now. Yeah! Nice. It's not as forgiving as the other materials on the trailers. Alright, let's have a look. Long logs. The other's a Smithville Dam. We want... Was it 8 at the island? Yeah, here we go. The farm, the lighthouse, the workers' house. Okay, we can do that. Oh, what did I just do? Yeah, not as not as forgiving. Spitting it out to the left. Lean into it. Lean into it. Yeah, what happened then? Having all sorts of dramas just then. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, this ain't going. Twisted up here. Look at that. You want to go that way? Having issues this trip. Come on. Wow. Alright. all over the place this time. Come on. Let's just get on that road. Ooh. I don't know if the trailer's giving us dramas. Sure, what's going on here? Does not want to turn. Thanks. I knew you were gonna hit that. Okay. Let's try again. It really doesn't want to turn. Alright. I think we're good. Come on. Just turn into it. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Nice. All right, let's go. Come on. Yeah, that was the worst part. Or at least the worst part for now. Cool. Let's go. Refuel, please. Thank you. Oh, yeah, this trailer is... What's going on here? Nothing. It's like it's really trying to push us around this time. Maybe I just didn't notice it last time. I was doing it the whole way. To Drummond Island. plenty of fuel in that one as well. Good, 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 good. This is a long drive, getting up Island Lake. Just a long, long map. Alright. Alright, now we're moving. Alright, there's our tunnel. Our tunnel target. Come on, let's go. You can do it. Was expecting to get a bit of damage from that branch. All right, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, look at this trailer. It's all over the place. Might have to drop it. Reattach it. Where do we have to go? Lighthouse needs one, and the farm needs two. Workers' house up there. I might go lighthouse and workers' house. Yeah, the farm can just be its own thing. Alright, let's reattach. See if it's resolved itself. Maybe. Alright, let's go. Oh my. It was a bad idea grabbing this trailer. I should have got the other one with the two axles on it. Hey, look at it, it's all twisted up. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. Yeah, it's not happy about it. It is not happy. Just get rid of it for a minute. Where? Right. Try again. That is a little better. For now. But for now. Come on. Alright, cool. We'll take a shortcut through here. That's where we'll get our long logs from. Oh. Right there. That'll definitely be next time. Are we gonna make that? No chance. And you're gonna mess me up again. Take your time. Let's just keep moving. Keep moving. There we go. There we go. Alright, cool. Looking for fuel. Maybe I should get a few liters. Just get a little bit of a top up. Let's get 50. That should be enough. The most expensive servo I have. A lot of weight on this little bridge. Ooh. Now it's down, yeah, down that way. Okay. Might even attach. So I know it's going to take the ones like on the Western Star itself. It's always going to try to unload from the truck first. At least a few times. Oh, easy. The few times I've tried to manipulate it to unload the trailer first, it hasn't worked out. Unless there's a sneaky way to do that I'm not aware of. Alright, your logs. There you go. I was just thinking, Thankfully, we don't have to bring anything to unload them at the other end. Ugh, imagine trying to sort that out. That would just be painful. Trying to get another crane everywhere. Oh, wow. It's going to be a bit of a drama dragging this thing through. Yeah, work it out, work it out. Yeah, it's not going to like it. Thankfully, we have to do it once. So let's just get it done. The drama getting it through here. Heaps in this one as well. Did I? Yeah, I did. Didn't think I fully fueled up then. All right, it is. Yeah, the farm will do last. That's a double. Go to the worker's house. Alright, cool. That actually scared me. Oh no. Wow, suspension. What is it with this truck and the suspension? Just get absolutely smacked. That jump scared me off. Jesus. Right. The suspension again on this thing. let's try to turn around. Oh. Straight back for the minute. There we go. Alright, so that's good. So one more delivery, medium logs. Yeah, do it again. Oh. As soon as I went for that, I was like, oh, it's all over. Ow. Saw that coming a mile away and I still went for it. As I was saying, yeah, that one more delivery, medium logs are done then for Island Lake and Drummond Island. That is good. Good times. Good times. Come on, we can do it. I'll fix you up in a second. Put you there. Alright, repairs. Suspension, was that it? Yes. Western Star. Western Star has copped a flogging. Alright, let's hook it back up. Very nice. Alright, so where are we at? We've, was it reach? Yeah. We need... Okay, so that's a lot of Smithville Dam, and then 2 long logs at Island Lake, that's fine. We can do that. Timber, that's all Black River. Logs to the workers, that's all Smithville Dam. So timber for the locals. Oh no, hang on. Logs to the workers. 8 at the island. Okay, long logs, yeah. What did we need at... Black River. Oh my god. What am I... River. This one. Jeez. That was right there. So we don't need any long logs at all for Drummond Island. Here I was thinking we need long logs for here. That's what was throwing me. Okay, this is all medium. Okay, that's fine. Well, it's fine anyway. We still do the plan as we see it. I thought I needed long logs here. That's all right. All right, cool. Well, look, when we come back, I'll have the Western Star down at the logging station where it needs to be. I'll bring the P16 up, ready for long logs, and then we can just hook in and knock off Island Lake and Drummond Island, and probably even move back into Smithville Dam. I can imagine all that will happen next episode, and then we'll just see what we get done there as well, what we can do. That should be all right. But this is a good start to logging. That was a pretty solid effort to begin with, knocking them off. Nothing completed, but well on the way. We should have 2 knocked on the head next episode. Easy done. So anyway, it's Whiskey 1 signing off. Thank you so much for watching Winch Point. We'll be back soon. We'll just keep on logging. We are so very close to the end. Our next briefing is ready to roll. You've got a few little bits to throw in, just a bit of palate cleanse before we punch on to the next operation, which will be announced very shortly. All right. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.